Most people don't get stuck because they lack effort. They get stuck because they protect their identity, specifically the identity of being the capable one, the person who shouldn't need help, the person who's handled worse, the person who understands the model, sees the pattern, and knows what to do. And here's the problem. You can understand everything and still not individuate. Because individuation doesn't begin with insight. It begins when you allow yourself to be seen unfinished. What I see again and again is this: people doing everything while claiming clarity. They're not confused. They're not lazy. They're protecting independence because it feels like strength. And I know this firsthand. I was genuinely committed to a path of self mastery. I was doing the work, I was thinking deeply, I was reflecting constantly. But I was going around in circles, not because I wasn't serious, but because I didn't realize that I needed input from someone who had already been through the process. I didn't know what I didn't know. And from inside my own effort, I couldn't see that. That was the cost of doing it alone. Independence is a phase. Leverage is a level. And if you stay committed to doing it solo, the cost isn't failure. The cost is missed leverage, not collapse, not burnout, just a ceiling you never break through. There's a quiet belief underneath all of this, which is that asking for help weakens authority. At one point, that's what I thought, but it doesn't. What weakens authority is pretending that you've already crossed a threshold that you haven't. Here's the law that most people don't want to face. Transformation always requires relational risk, not performance, not oversharing, risk. Exposure that actually costs you something. And yes, fear of judgment. Fear of judgment comes with that. Of course it does. But get this, fear of judgment, I believe, isn't weakness. It's the cost of evolving in public. Individuation doesn't require a crowd. It requires one witness, a person who can see you mid-transition, not polished, not resolved, not finished. And a warning, because this is where people bypass the work. Oversharing is not exposure. It's a safety disguised as bravery. Exposure involves risk. Oversharing seeks relief. So here's the line that you can't unsee once you hear it. If no one knows you're changing, you're still protecting yourself. If this landed, don't optimize it privately. Let one trusted person see where you're uncertain, not for reassurance, not for leverage, but for yourself. That's where individuation actually begins. If this landed with you, commit to doing the work, break your limits.